Living the Science of Mind, page 33. What is spirituality? We hear a great deal about certain people being spiritual, and there is nothing wrong with this provided it does not become a maudlin attitude. Spirituality is rather an elusive thing. I cannot think of a better illustration to use than to compare it with the idea of beauty, which a great artist must entertain if they are to create a worthwhile object of art. We do not say that such a one has great beauty, but that they have great appreciation for beauty. We know that the artist feels beauty, senses its presence, and to a degree communes with it, in drawing into it their own soul, that they may outbreathe it through their performance. Perfect technique alone does not result in great art. We speak of the soul of an artist, that subtle and indefinable something which is the essence of all art. This is a definite feeling, a communion with invisible harmony, the supreme being, the mind and heart of God, or the creative essence. It is the same with what we call spirituality, which is a word too often misused. From our viewpoint, spirituality is one's recognition of the universe as a living presence of good, truth, beauty, peace, power, and love. And to this should be added happiness, joy, enthusiasm, and universal harmony, which, like the great rhythm of life, flows through everything. There is a vast difference between this type of spiritual consciousness and theological dogma, or even logical arguments. It is an essence diffused, a consciousness transcendent, and a faith that has passed beyond the point of argument into conviction, and union and complete acceptance. Such spirituality we cannot divorce from the highest use of the science of mind. It is like the heat in fire, the colors in a prism, the invisible power flowing through a dynamo. It is like something that is caught from the invisible for the purpose of taking temporary form. It is the background of all spiritual mind treatment, and we should not separate it from our conscious use of the law of mind. Spirituality is a constant, consistent attempt to feel the presence of God in everything and in everyone. Such an attitude need not be put into words because words cannot express such a feeling. But out of the feeling, words will flow, and when they do, they will always be correct. Spirituality cannot be taught, but it can be felt. It can be practiced. It can be embodied. Each in their own consciousness must experience it in their own way, and their way will always be best for them. Indeed, it will be the only way they could do it, because in the secret precinct of the mind, which is alone with God, nothing else can enter. Listening daily to that which can only be felt, daily sensing and communing with that which is too intangible to put into words, one finds an essence flowing through one's thought which can be neither analyzed nor described. Do not wonder whether or not you are spiritual. Rather, accept the fact that you must be. In a sense, you had nothing to do with it. This is your nature. You are rooted in the supreme mind, in the everlasting spirit, in the perfect presence. Spirituality is the consciousness that comes from communing with God, for treatment is a definite act, and however spiritual, must still take a definite form. One should not study to be spiritual as much as one should contemplate in order to imbibe the essence of spirit, to speak from its center. In this, as in everything else, practice will perfect your method, and consciousness will make your method effective.